go into the fight knowing I've done absolutely everything that I can possibly do to be the best version of myself on the night.
She's got star quality, you know, like she just had an aura about her.
I'm so self-aware of my potential, my talent. I feel like my whole path has already been paved and I feel like everything's happening exactly the way it's supposed to. Hi, I'm Skye Nicolson. I'm a professional boxer and I'm fighting for the WBC featherweight world title. Tito's gourmet breakfast. So now Tito's eaten, I can take care of myself. So I've obviously been chasing the world title fights now for a while. It's been on my mind since I received that letter that I was going to be fighting for the title. For me, it's just like making sure that I'm fueling my training. My nutritionist has me on quite a lot of supplements, so the shake's easy to get a lot of that in. I don't really change it up much. It's pretty much always the same. I'll have my vanilla protein powder with banana and some peanut butter, which is yum. I had the option to be upgraded to world champion from interim world champion, but I didn't want that. I want my moment in the ring. And it's that visualization of that moment where I win the world title. I'm really excited, I can't wait. Live and breathe every day thinking about that moment. And that's it. You wanna do paw for the camera? Come here. Oh, good boy, sit, paw. Good boy. Preparing for my world title fight. That's definitely not a typical day in training camp. Things are constantly changing, always changing, and obviously there's a lot of drills that we have to drill over and over again to make sure that they come naturally in the fight. Skipping, shadow boxing, punching the pads, punching the bags, bit of speed ball, agility drills, hand-eye coordination drills. I feel like time goes so slow. Like if you think a boxing round feels long, skipping feels like triple the time.
We never trained female fighters before. We had about 12 fighters at a time. We said, you're probably better off training somewhere else. And she said, this is the gym I want to be in. She just had an aura about her, you know? Yeah, she just shone, she just shone.
Oh, you worked hard in that session last night.
I feel really strong at the moment.
Yeah.
Sit well.
It's so important, you've got to have that trust, you've got to have that bond.
KO.
We're in this day in, day out. He sees all the nitty gritty, the hard days, the low days.
You know, she has the best feet, good reflexes. People say, you know, criticise her for having her hands down. She has a great judgment of distance.
Because I couldn't get Serrano, I'm fighting the next best in the world in Sarah Mahfoud. Her only loss is against Serrano. We've been having some really great sparring partners come in and that's where we practice exactly what we're going to do in the fight. We try to get similar styles on board to the style of the opponent that we're fighting and making sure that they're of a level that's going to push me and test me as well. I go into that fight 100% confident. She is a great fighter, but I'm in there against a world-class girl and you're going to see a world-class Skye Nicolson. I love boxing sessions. There's not really like anything I really hate. And it's a hard sport when you do love it, so it'd be a very hard sport if you didn't love boxing. At the time, I didn't think I was actually going to move to the UK. I thought I would just do my training camps here, but I've set up a home away from home here. I feel like my whole path has already been paved. Like everything's just falling into place and happening exactly the way it's supposed to. I obviously grew up hearing about my brothers that I never met, Jamie and Gavin, so for me, their life was celebrated every day and the things they did. And obviously Jamie had a very successful amateur boxing career. He was arguably the best amateur boxer to ever come out of the country. He went to the Olympic Games, Commonwealth Games, World Championships, everything I did as an amateur and went on to sign as a professional as well. So I had comfort in making that transition as well, knowing that I was still on that same kind of path that he had almost led for me. I had naturally a pretty cool role model to look up to. I feel like boxing and the journey that I ended up going on, it gave my brother and I a relationship without even meeting. No days off for me means 24/7. All the 1%, all of those little things that you think might not really matter but do matter, they all add up at the end of the day. To have a champion mindset, to become a champion, you have to do those 1%, you have to be in it 24/7. I'm so self-aware of my potential, my talent, and what I know I'm able to achieve. And for me, it's just, I feel like I owe it to myself. On April 6th, you're gonna see me crowned as the WBC World Champion, and you're gonna see me do it in style.